Welcome everyone to Passionate About Scrapbooking with Pamela. Today I am sharing a one-page layout that I'll be using today with the new Close to My Heart Cozy Up collection. It has some wonderful fall colors in it, but also has a book theme to it, which is really fun. So I'll be using the scrapbooking workshop featured in the July-August 2023 idea book. So here I'm just showing you some of the products, and it comes with an exclusive punch out sheet. So you can see they go to certain pages and layouts in the workshop guide, but I'm going to be just using them randomly how I like in a creative way. So I'm just showing you some of the elements of the kit. Includes some exclusive papers along with a sheet of the dots and a cute little stencil that I don't end up using on today's project. So here are a couple of the punch outs for the title that I wanted. Just one more chapter. My photos are printed, and then I just wanted to show y'all that I dovetailed all the pieces of paper. Some of the papers give you instructions, and then a few of them I cut out of the pattern paper pack. So this is one of the exclusive sheets. I'm going to cut a circle out of this sheet along with the mocha cardstock using my Cricut. So here is the layout, the pattern sketch that I chose from Scrapbook and Cards Today, along with one of the projects in the workshop guide. So I'm going to be doing some sponging on my White Daisy cardstock using my blending brush and honey butter ink. I'm going to put some in the upper right hand corner along with the lower left hand corner. And so some of that color will just peek out behind the sunburst banners that I created, and you'll see that a little later on. So I'm adding some Mocha Shimmer Brush ink to some splatters to the White Daisy cardstock over top of that honey butter ink. So just to add a little bit of texture and interest to the page, so it's just not a stark white background. So I'm finishing up that. I'm going to set it aside to dry for a minute, and while that dries, I'll assemble the circles that I cut out. I cut them out, I believe, at 6 3/4 inches and 7 inches, and that'll get set aside as well for a little bit later. The shimmer brush ink should be dry, so I'm applying it and layering it onto some scarlet cardstock. So I'll have a mat there. I'm just going to draw a line here as a guide so that I know how far to put in those strips that I pre-cut. And I'll take a few minutes here to start layering out the pieces. I won't bore you with the whole entire process. I'll jump right into how I have it layered down to the finished look, I suppose, and then I'll adhere them off camera. So I'm just finishing up kind of how I thought it might look. It ends up looking different when I actually get the pieces on there with glue, and now I can layer that circle element on there. I want it to hang off the page, at least the White Daisy cardstock part, so I'm going to adhere that and then use my paper trimmer to trim off that excess, so it's just coming off the page. So isn't that really cute? Cute element, cute concept. I love these sketches by Allison Davis, and then yeah, I just wanted to incorporate what we had in the Close to My Heart workshop as well. So now is time to apply the pictures. So the pictures are positioned as on the Allison Davis sketch from Scrapbook and Cards Today. You can get that free sketch through their website, so just hop on over to Scrapbook and Cards Today magazine, I believe it is, .com. So my photos are laid down. I'm ready for my title. I'm going to use some foam tape to pop up my title a little bit right there to where it's at the bottom of the photos and kind of in that lower right-hand corner. So it makes a great focal point. It's a large title, and then I can add a few other little strips with words on it to create like a subtitle. I had already taken the stickers from the sticker sheet off, and I am not able to fit that under there after I put the foam tape on, so I just trimmed off a little bit to tuck up under that title, which worked perfectly. And then I can use some foam tape to pop up that little teapot. So I'm going to do that next. So I'm just adding some of these sticker elements around the title to add some interest to it and to go along with the story of my stepdaughter Emily, who loves to read. And every time we come out with a new type of stamp set or kit, as in this case, that has books in it and talks about reading, she's the first one I think of to scrapbook. So I purposely took a few photos around Christmas time last year to document with one of our other stamp sets, which I haven't got around to, so this was the perfect opportunity. I'm adding a few more of the sticker elements to the opposite side of the title. It's a book, if you can't tell, that's open, so it works really well with the photos that I took. And then a little teacup. Funny thing is, she doesn't even drink tea or coffee, but it's included in the sticker sheet and the theme, so I went ahead and added them in there because it goes along with this little word strip that says snuggle up. I don't even remember what it says now. A snuggle state of mind. So she's wrapped in a blanket, reading her book, so that goes along with it really well. And then this little banner that says be happy. So that is her happy place, definitely. So I think I grabbed the sticker sheet next to add a couple of more elements. There's another stack of books here and kind of like a jam jar, I guess, a little jelly jar of some sort. So I'm putting that up there above some of the photos. So I'm creating my triangle effect, the three elements of the clusters. So I found another little banner strip that had to do with reading. So I think it says be a reader. So I just use that as a little tab there to add a little bit of more interest, and grabbed a couple of the little red hearts, scarlet hearts from the sticker sheet to add a little bit of pop and color to those elements. And then I can use some of the dots. I think I end up using kind of the gold shimmer dots and just layering those onto the hearts or around those elements, those clusters. So here the page is pretty much done, and then I feel like it just needs a little something extra. So I know it needs journaling still, so I'll have journaling on there in a minute, but then I decide I'm going to add some stitching around the perimeter of the white daisy cardstock, and that just really finishes the page off well. So I did the same thing on my last YouTube video project, and I'm using the sepia Le Pen, and as you can see, it just added that little bit more of warmth is what I thought of with the quilt, the blanket, cozy up, snuggle up idea. So just finishing off the banner, sharing some of the elements. Really loved how this turned out, and I hope that you enjoyed it as well, and that you hit that subscribe button and like and follow. I would love that, and I hope y'all have a great rest of your day.